Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to a Create a Sim video in The Sims 4 for my brand new vampire, Vivian Blackwell. Now, I'm thinking of doing a mini Let's Play with her, and I want your guys' opinion if that's something you want to see. I am looking at the different aspirations here, and there are a few new ones for the vampires. There's Master Vampire, there's, I think Create a Vampire Family, and I can't remember what the other one was, but, a Successful Lineage? Wait, no, that's not a vampire one. I think it's just those two. But we're going to pick the one where she wants to create... Oh, there's a good vampire, too. Never mind. I guess there's 3 of them there. I'm really new to this pack, obviously. I think we all are. It just came out, and some of you may not even have it. So this is kind of going to be a review video / a Create a Sim video, kind of all rolled into one. So I definitely want her to create a vampire family, and now I'm looking at the different traits. Now, there's no new traits for vampires, so we'll just pick some cool ones here. I think we're definitely going to have to make her family-oriented because, like I said, I want to build up her family. So if I do this mini Let's Play, which I'm pretty sure I'll at least start it and see what you guys think. I want to create lots of babies, and I'm so excited to play with toddlers, and I'm even more excited to see vampire toddlers. So let's look for another trait for her. And I should mention, I did make her a husband. I'm not going to do a full Create a Sim for his character because he's actually just a human. And oh, did I make her a kleptomaniac or materialistic? I think that was materialistic. But anyways, her husband's a human, so he's not important. I'll show a screenshot of him at the end. But the reason I did that is because if a human and a vampire... Oh, and she's an art lover. Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit all over the place in this video because I'm going to be talking and just like referring back to the Create a Sim video as well, which is pretty much in real time. I did speed it up just a tiny bit, but yeah, you can pretty much see everything. But what I was saying is, if a vampire sim and a human sim have babies, there's a 50-50 chance that that baby will be a vampire or a human. And we will find out when they're a teenager. So I think that's really cool. It's kind of like, I don't know, gambling, I guess. Oh, that's a bad way of putting it. You don't want to say you're gambling with your child's life. But I mean, it kind of is because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun mystery to figure out, are they a vampire or not? And like I said, we won't know till they're a teenager. So we're just going to have lots of babies, I think. That's going to be the whole point of this. But anyways, let's talk about what I'm doing here. So I'm clicking on the different hairs and gosh, that went by so fast. Look at her teeth, man. Her teeth are amazing. I love them. And I love these glowing eyes. They are such a great addition to the game. I'm just obsessed with them. But anyways, Vivian is going to have 2 different forms. She's going to have her like normal form and then her vampire form. So we'll do both of them here. And I also have not really played Sims 4 a whole lot since City Living came out. So I'm going to also have a bunch of items at the top of my list marked as new from City Living because, like I said, I haven't gone through all of them yet. So yeah, obviously I'll point out which ones are from the vampire pack and which ones are not. And I don't know, I don't actually want to use one of the vampire hairs on her. I want to use something a little bit more normal because, like I said, the premise of this Let's Play is that she's married to a human and we're not sure what type of babies they're going to have. So I sort of want her to have like a pretty normal appearance otherwise. And then when she goes into her vampire form, it'll be a little bit more vampiric. So the only thing that really even alludes to vampires in her regular form is her glowing blue eyes. But they're just so pretty. Oh my gosh, they're stunning. I actually know someone in real life who has eyes like that. They look like they're glowing because they're just the softest, prettiest, brightest baby blue you've ever seen. Oh, so pretty. But yeah, I'm clicking on these vampire hairs again. I do really like this one, and this one is great. I think the Sims team referred to this one as like the Betty Page hair, which is awesome. I'm definitely going to be using that a lot in my regular Let's Play. Or Let's Play, regular videos, regular gameplay. Regular gameplay, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there it is again. It's just so cute. I love it. I really love it. It's something that I would have, something I have had. I used to have the really short straight across bangs, and right now I'm just trying to grow them out. So in my videos, when I do face cam, you probably see them just like clipped back, and I know they look crazy like that, but I'm waiting for them to get long enough that I don't have to clip them back anymore. But enough about me, enough about me. Oh gosh, this curly one is cute. That would be great for like a 20s era Let's Play. And I thought this one was really pretty too. She does look good in the bangs, but I don't want her eyebrows really covered up. So yeah, I'm just clicking through everything. I'm not really too familiar with the hair, so that's why I want to see them all. I think this is the one I end up going with. Yeah, that one's just pretty. I think it looks very beautiful on her, and I am gonna change her up a little bit. I think, did I do her face already? I don't even know. I'm talking so much. I should be paying attention. But yeah, I really like that hair. I'm gonna go back to it. There it is. All right, let's move on to something else. All right, so yes, here is where I'm altering her face. Like I said, I loved her eyes so much. I didn't really want to change them, but I am just going to widen them up a bit because I definitely want them to be like her main focal point of her face. I want her eyes to really be that thing that you look at and go, wow, look at her eyes. That's definitely her best feature. So a little bit bigger just so that they are a bit more prominent when we're farther away. And her nose isn't too bad either. I'm just going to kind of actually make it a little bit bigger and sharper. I don't know. She almost looks like she could have Italian or Greek descent. I want her to have like just that very classic look, like that classic beauty that sort of translates through all of the ages and all of the eras. And, you know, that would make sense if she's a vampire, which she is a vampire, because the vampires are immortal. So, oh my gosh, I am going to have to think of her backstory. Like, how long has she been alive? When did she meet her husband? Does he know she's a vampire? Ooh, these are interesting things that we can discover in our Let's Play. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so exciting. I know I said I was thinking about doing it, but now I'm definitely doing it. And I'm going to build them a vampire house, and it's going to be so much fun. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, getting a little bit excited here. I don't know why. I almost feel like I'm more excited for vampires than toddlers. I know that makes no sense. Like, I'm so excited for toddlers. It is the main reason I actually decided to move forward with The Sims 4. As you've probably seen and probably heard in my other videos, I mostly do Sims 3, but the reason I haven't moved on to Sims 4 is because there was no toddlers and because there's no color wheel. So now that we have toddlers, I feel like I can at least be happy with the Let's Play aspect of the game. And I mean, the building aspect's still pretty good. I'll have to admit, with all the new packs that have come out since I've really delved into The Sims 4, there's a lot more options than I remember. So I have a feeling I'll be able to make some pretty decent builds. And oh my gosh, there are some builders in The Sims 4 that blow my mind. They use pieces in ways I never thought possible. They're so creative. My houses always tend to be very like plain and traditional and kind of like family oriented. I never know if that's oriented or orientated. I think it's oriented. I don't even think orientated is a word. Anyway, picking out her clothes here, picking out her clothes. Ooh, making that butt a little bigger and trying to hike it up a bit. Beautiful booty on Vivian. But what was I saying? Oh my gosh, like I said, this video is all over the place. I never plan these out. I just start talking and see what happens. Yeah, like I said, I want to build her and her hubby a house and come up with that backstory. I'm very excited. Oh, I know what I was saying. I am super excited about toddlers, but I feel like they're just like, should already be an integral part of the game. And since I haven't played much Sims 4 anyway, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm excited that they're in the game. I'm so happy that they're in their game. Now I feel like they should have been anyway. So for that reason, I think vampires are just a little bit more exciting for me right now. I don't even know if that's what I want to say. Is that what I want to say? Yeah, I think that's what I want to say. I love Forgotten Hollow. I love the new town, and I know it's a small town and people complained about it only having 5 lots, but let me tell you, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. I actually filmed a tour of it through a bat's eye view. Bat's eye instead of bird's eye. Get it? I'm so clever. But yeah, it's a beautiful town. So I just kind of filmed a tour of it, just soaring over it, high shots and low shots and slow shots and sped up shots, and it's very cinematic, and there's some really creepy music. So if you haven't seen that yet, definitely go to my channel and watch it, because it really showcases the beauty of Forgotten Hollow. And sorry, I'm still getting over my cold. I know I've been sick forever. I've literally, it feels like I've been sick forever. It's only been like a week and a half, but sorry. I still have a little bit of the sniffles, and my voice still sounds a little bit off. I totally said I was going to like talk about the stuff in this pack, and I'm I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Okay. Vampire archetypes. There are a few here. I clicked on, but then it kind of changed her, so that's not really what I wanted. But like, let's say you want to just start off with a bunch of vampire features already. You can do that and then tweak them from there if you want, or just have them already made up. I don't know. It's cool. It's definitely cool. So I think, did I enter her dark form? I think I entered her dark form. Or it's not technically a dark form. It's just like her other form, but you can make it whatever you want. I'm making it, a little bit more vampiric. So right now, just looking at the different skin details you can put, and it's amazing how many different options there were. When I first saw the trailers for this pack, I was like, oh, I thought they were just like one form of cracked skin, but you could do the left cheek, the right cheek, the chin, the eye, the left eye, the right eye, both eyes. There's so many different options. And then these teeth, oh my gosh, those are not very traditional vampire teeth, at least not as far as I've seen. It's usually like the two on the side. So I really like the two in the middle on her. It's a little bit different. And I'm glad there's teeth options. Oh my gosh. Seriously, Sims 4, you have stepped up your game. And this is coming from someone who said, I will never leave The Sims 3. And I'll still never leave The Sims 3. Trust me, there's going to be videos for both on my channel because I love them both and they both have different things to offer. But I'm super impressed with the way Sims 4 is going now. And very excited for the future of it. And let's see. Oh, eyeshadow. I definitely wanted to put something very contrasting to the blue, but I didn't want it to be very, very dark. So I kind of went with this red eyeshadow. And I don't know, red's like a weird eyeshadow. I've only ever done red eyeshadow on myself once, and I actually don't even wear makeup, so I guess that's pretty irrelevant. But oh, funny story. I have a couple minutes here to tell it. I had a couple years ago, I had a dream that I was being attacked by zombies. So my real self during this dream, I guess I was reaching to attack a zombie back, like to fight back, and dug into their eye socket. And for whatever reason, I must have dug into my own eye socket while I was sleeping, like just totally not knowing what I was doing. And I woke up with like a popped blood vessel in my eye, and it wasn't painful at all. I almost didn't even notice it at first, but there was like a red like kind of dot and crack going through my eye. I don't know. It looked really creepy and I was totally freaked out about it. But then I was like, you know what? It doesn't hurt. And I did a little bit of research and it's supposed to like go away eventually. So I wasn't really worried about it. So I was like, I'm really going to play this up. And I had a concert I was going to. So Tech Nine, my favorite artist ever. So I wanted to like really play up kind of the dark makeup because he's got some really dark, cool music. And so I did this like shockingly bright red eyeliner and eyeshadow, like almost a little bit glittery. I don't know. It was like coppery red, but it really accented the popped blood vessel in my eye, and I looked like I had one vampire eye. It was pretty cool. Maybe I'll throw up a shot of that up here somewhere. I'll have to find it. I think I have the photo on my Facebook. So yeah, I'll pop it up on the screen just so you can see me with my one vampire eye. And even though I was a little bit self-conscious about it, my friends were like, oh my God, that actually looks really cool. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm such a dork. Okay, but anyways, dresses. Oh, this one, oh my gosh. I love this one. Well, the one I was just looking at. This one's pretty too, but like the more frilly Victorian one is so gorgeous. You guys probably know I own a punk and gothic clothing store, so I sell a lot of stuff like this. I sell a lot of these beautiful vampiric Renaissance, oh, there's a bear, ball gowns and stuff, and I'm just clicking everything now. So I really love this style so much. It is very near and dear to my heart. I definitely identify more as punk in the sense that I'm more rebellious and believe in anarchy, and it's just like the mindset of punk is what I definitely relate to. But the gothic and darker type fashion is what I gravitate to, not necessarily for myself. I dress pretty girly. I wear pretty girly clothes. Like I wear a dress every single day. But the really beautiful gothic Victorian style clothes are what I consider just beautiful. I mean, they're the type of clothes that I see in my jaw drops. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Amazing clothes. So I obviously gravitated towards this pack immediately. I'm like, yes, my people. because it's not just a vampire pack. It feels like it's a Gothic Renaissance pack, which is just so cool. Oh, I felt like that was really lacking in the game. So I think that's why I'm so excited about it. I'm never excited over clothes in The Sims ever. I barely even care about making Sims. So just to have that option now is a whole new world. I'm really excited. If you guys can't tell, I'm super excited about this. And I picked this dress for her because, like I said, it's just that very classic style. She's a classic lady, a classy lady. And all right, so now we're moving on to the second part of the video, which is her dark form, aka her like vampire form, which again, you could do anything you want with this form, or you don't even have to add it. You could do like literally whatever you want. They gave us some great options. But this one I'm speeding up just a tiny bit more because I literally clicked through like every single option and I didn't want to completely bore you. Like I said, this is sort of a review, but not really, because I'm not really talking about every single individual specific item. I mean, if you guys want to see that, let me know, but there's so many other YouTubers that have done that already. You could definitely check out their videos. This one's mainly just to talk about my new Let's Play and introduce you to Vivian and just gush over how awesome this pack is. And yeah, so now I'm playing with like the different cracks on her face, and I want her vampire form to still be like very beautiful and almost human-like with just a few tiny vampire details. And the reason for that, again, is because that's just, I feel like that's Vivian's personality. She's not really 100% embracing the vampire form, and she wants her children to be normal. So when they do come to age and some of them are vampires, it'll be very interesting to see how she deals with that. And again, we'll have to figure out if Wesley knows that she's a vampire, and if, you know, what's going to happen if they do have vampire babies. I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting storyline, I hope at least. But I do keep her vampire form with the same clothes and everything, hair and makeup, as her regular form. The only difference is I added like a little bit of cracking around her eyes and things that you just saw. And of course she'll like have her vampire teeth and such. But this part I might clip a little bit of this out because, well, right now I'm actually picking out her other outfits, so never mind. After I pick out her regular outfits and I work more in her vampire form, I'm literally just going through and repicking the exact same outfits. So that part I might cut out because it's a little bit boring. But let's just talk about the clothes since we're here right now anyway. And this is her athletic outfit. And I wanted her athletic outfit to still be like really fun and girly and pretty. So I just used this little peplum top, and now I'm trying to find some sort of leggings. And these are really cool. They're the Galaxy ones, but they're in the black and white form. So, or the black and white version, which I think is still super fun and cool. So I went with that. And now I'm moving on to her sleepwear, and again, very, very classy girl. I didn't want to throw anything like way too raunchy on her, so she's just going to have a nice long sleeve black top and those cute little sweatpants. And maybe I sped this up too much, I'm sorry, but here's her party outfit, which again, just a beautiful classic dress, a little bit shorter than what she's normally wearing. And yeah, now I'm what am I doing now? Okay, so this is the part where I'm just like memorizing every piece of makeup that I used so that when I go back and redo all her outfits as a vampire, she can still have the same hair and makeup and everything. And I really honestly don't know if there's a way to save that, like to save it or to copy it over to all of her different outfits. I'm very curious to know that. That's something I probably should have looked into, but I did it the hard way, which might be the only way, I'm not sure, and just manually went through and changed it for every single outfit. And then for her vampire form, I think if I had done this already and then made her dark form, like then added her dark form, it would have copied over. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's okay. I'll learn as I go. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna cut some of this out. So I think it's time to really wrap this video up. Yeah, I'll do a little screenshot here at the end with her regular form in the middle, and then her vampire forms kind of coming out on the two sides. I don't know. I'm proud of this little thumbnail because I spent a lot of time on it, and I really wanted to showcase like her as a human and then have these kind of little aspects of her vampire self coming out. So that's why the two vampire forms of her on the side are black and white, because they're like coming out of the shadows, and she doesn't really necessarily want to 100% embrace it. So Oh my gosh, this was so all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you do. And I'm glad you watched it. And if you've made it this far, then you're freaking awesome, because I know Creative Sim videos can get a little bit boring, and I know that they're not super popular on this channel. So I really do appreciate you watching. And I guess this is a good place to end. So if you like what you see and you want to see more videos, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. It helps my channel grow, and it gives me validation that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. And yeah, Vivian will be available for download through the Sims 4 gallery. My origin ID and my Sims 4 gallery ID is not Simarchy. It's actually Blah Stephanie. That's another story, but that's linked in the description below, so you can go ahead and add her to your game if you like her. And now I'm really rambling, so I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!